Hello everyone, this is Lori from Grammy's Keepsakes, and I've been playing again today, and I stopped and turned on the camera, and I can show you what I'm doing if you want to craft along with me. I was making cabinet cards last year, and I started this project, and I had put it away for some reason. And with the Heritage Journal that I'm making now, I found it and pulled it back out, and let's make some postcards. Here's some of the completed ones that I have. You have a little boy or girl with the ball, and I just postcard stamped and put a stamp on it. I used a die and cut out the frame, and then I just glued on a digital. This one's called Faded Missives, and I coffee dyed it so it can be a journaling card. And here we've got the lady that we used when we were making the tickets, and a different postcard stamp and a little postage stamp. And this was taken out of a book, an art book, and I believe it's Renoir. And so that was a simple one. It's just a couple of stamps. And here we have a lady with a life preserver and looking out to sea. I suppose it's supposed to be a scene from Ahoy there or something. But some fun stamping. And here we have a little girl and boy in a nautical outfit also, with some more stamping. So we'll put these aside, and I just gathered some photos of, well, photocopies. I printed digitals and of some that we could maybe use. I have a couple of pictures cut out of a book and some of the Tim Holtz cards that might work. And I had a stack of 4x6 cream colored cardstock that I've already cut and die cut. I've stamped on some, tried to distress on some. And I've just used some different openings. That one, it looks like I cut the P off a postcard. So, but these are the openings that I have. These three. Now how to make them so you can see. So they're just different frames, different sizes. No rules, just do whatever works. And then I just take a look at my photograph and see which one works better on which person. I think I like a squarer one better with him. Yeah, that'll work. And then I've just kind of paper clip it together because, oh, I can't remember. That won't work because there's words up there. So this will look better with the squarish frame also. But I think this would be perfect in the heritage journals. Let's grab another paper clip. So I'm just kind of matching them up right now, and then we can just start playing and having some fun. His helmet there on the table looks a little odd. And what I have been doing is, if something's too light in the picture, I've been taking just the black sponge and just lightly dulling it down. And it just grays it up a little bit. My own little Photoshop technique, right? There, now it's not so stark. Let's check out this one. That might be better. Let's grab a paper clip. Can still change our mind. I'm losing my piles. Okay. Oh, definitely. That's a good one. And what else do I have? Nope. I keep going back to this one on this lady. Maybe this is the one that I should do. Can't decide on these, so let's just put them aside. I've got more than plenty to work with, don't I? And here's some that I had matched up earlier. This is from a book also. And here's a different opening. And a scalloped oval on this one. And here we've got a little baby and a little boy. And these just don't have stamps, so what we can do is stamp on these. Looks like I have, trying to watch my glare. So I've got these Cavallini stamps that work nice. And probably not airmail. And what else do I have here? Postcard there. Here's a, let's use that postcard. And here's carte postale. And here I've got some stamps. Something to start playing with. And then I need an acrylic block. And we need some ink. Let's move her. And let's see, I've got a couple others here. So we have lots to pick from. So this one looks a little more modern. So let's use this one. I'm going to move the picture. And when I'm stamping, I always try to leave it on for a few seconds so that the ink can go into the paper. And then we need a little stamp up here. And we got to give it some lines. Okay. Put that one aside. Let's use this one. Trying to see and center and not move so it gets all blurry. Okay, let's go with that one. I'm stamping them off on my glue book so that I don't get a big mess. And then we need some lines, I think. There, just light ones. Okay, we've got our two little babies. Let's give this stamp Hamburg. And we can always use real stamps too. That turned out nice. And I haven't used this one today, so let's do that one. Trying to figure out how I can, so I don't rock it. Give that a try and see what happens. If it works, great. And if it doesn't, we tried. It's just paper. Oh, I forgot to move the little picture out of the way. Little blurry. It's just paper. It's all good. Let's go ahead and use this fun one again. I'm going to put it up at the top here. Okay, and we need a stamp. Let's give her this pretty one. And we'll use this one for the wavy lines. Upside down. And let's put away the ink before I make a big mess. I'm gonna, let's grab that ink again, because that little round stamp with the lines, it says North Pole Express on it. So I'm gonna give it a Paris right over the top of North Pole. that works. It'd be great if it was Christmas time, but we're not there today. And if I don't put these away right away, they end up all over the place in here. So I'm just going to slip them in quick. I love this stamp set. I use these numbers a lot. Oh, there's a little tiny postcard. I didn't even see that one. That'll be fun to use next time. Okay, stamps are put away, sorta. Okay, so now my next step that I like to do is to distress ink around the inside of the frame. And I'm using walnut stain today, I guess. And I do it from the back side so that I don't get it all over the top. That way it just looks a little aged. And then you can go over them again to give a double coat, so you get it a little bit darker if you'd like. Another little fun way is to use the little makeup brushes. And just bring it in from the outside. It just dulls down the cream color a little bit more. We just look a little more aged. See the difference between the two. And now determine where she should be in the frame. I'm going to close that up and find my pencil. And make a mark. This is from the 1890s, it says. And then I'm just going to cut shallow of my mark. And then just kind of, yep, that's going to work. And then I'm going to use art glitter glue around the whole photo on the edges. And then we can place this over the top. And I'm kind of centering her head and the skirt. So I'm giving it a little bit of a twist, but not much. So there's our lady, and now she needs a back. So I've got some backing papers already cut out to my 4x6. And this is faded Missives. And I'll have to look back in my archives to find out who I purchased this from. I could guess, but I would be like so wrong, so I'd rather just check. And I'll put it in the description box if I remember. Famous last words, right? And I'm just gluing all around the perimeter and a little bit in the center. And then matching up a short side and a long side, then the rest should fit. And then a little bit of distressing on my edges. This technique would be fun to use in pretty pastel or even bright colors too, with different photos. Can make them to fit any theme. It's nice that it's so versatile. And then I want to hit the back too. And I find that this digital works so well. It looks so much like the back of cabinet cards that it's great. And it's light enough that you can journal over the top of it and do your writing. And put pictures of your own relatives in here too. Wouldn't that be fun? So here's the first one that we finished. And we can just put it aside to dry. And let's work with this little baby. She's so cute, I think. It's a she. And again, this, oh, it's actually a boy. 1864. But I took this out of a book again, and a little tiny bit of the top and the bottom were going to show, and so I used my little dauber with the black and grayed it out. So now you don't notice it so much. So I'm going to go ahead and let's put our glue around the side of this one. This one, I've already got it distressed on the inside. Okay. Cute little baby. So let's grab a get a backing put on this one. Super simple, right? A little bit oozed out. And then it looks like it's a little bit long here. Just trim it off. Could use cardstock for the back too, but I think that would add so much more bulk to my journal. So I'm just using the printed it on, I believe it's 28-pound premium paper, and then I coffee dyed it so it's a little bit stiffer. It's nice and easy when you've got projects that you started and put away and never finished it. Makes it awfully easy to finish them up that you've already done all the prep work for. And I didn't do any distressing over this one, so I'm going to just hit it a little bit. Grab my paper so I don't mess anything up. And here we have another little card all finished and ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and make some more, but I think I've got the some of the pages handy. So I'm going to show you what this faded missives looks like. Excuse me. So here's like a big couple of receipts or invoice for this company. And here's some collage together, a little postcard, and this is like a document with some collaging on it. So it's a beautiful kit. But it works perfect for the back of these cabinet cards. So that's what some of the pages that I have not cut up look like. And there are more pages to this kit than this. This is just the ones I did not cut yet. Those in there. Oh, and then in here I've got some authentic cabinet cards, and that's what I took the, see on the back of it? So that's where I got that inspiration. And these I have not copied yet or scanned, and so I want to get these scanned before I use them. But these are just gorgeous. All very, very old. Okay, let's get back to having some more fun. Here, I've got to do this lady. Looks like, well, I guess it doesn't matter if something hit it because we're going to distress it. Got to do the inside of it first. I've been crafting like crazy all weekend. It's been wonderful. I took a break out yesterday evening, though, Saturday evening, because my grandson, he turned 11 yesterday. And so we had hamburgers on the grill, and my daughter made him an ice cream cake. That was good. And he got to open his presents. And then we watched him play outside afterwards. I got him some more inline skates, I guess they're rollerblades. And his other pair had kind of getting too small for him. And boy, he sure liked those. He said they were so much faster than his old pair. And then his dad and my daughter, they got him a guitar. And so he's got lots of time to practice playing, learning and playing a guitar. And so he was one happy boy. At least with the rollerblading and playing the guitar, he won't be on the Xbox or the iPad, will he? Get some exercise and discipline. That guitar has got to be hard to learn, I think. I don't know. I don't do much with music, so I'm in the dark. But he was so happy. Okay, I like that one. Now, where should she be? She's got that big pointy hat. She's all fancy. Make my mark so I know where to cut. Make sure I didn't mess it up. Okay. And let's cut a little bit off here too. And get our glue. I'm using the art glitter glue because of that fine tip. So I don't get very much glue, so it won't seep into the frame. I think that works. Let's press it down. Too late for change. Yes, I like that. So now we need a back. So let's give her this one. I hope you guys give this a try. They're fun. Looks like it's a little bit long again. That's okay, we'll cut it. I'd rather have them be a little bit too big and we can trim them rather than them being too small. Okay. Then we can hit the back. Okay, so here I've got these three done, and I'm going to go ahead and do this one, and then I think that'll be, oh, this one's so cute though. Yeah, goodness. That one is a little cutie too. I'm going to do this one. Such a little cutie pie. And it looks like I've got the inside of it inked already. Good deal. So let's just distress the front of it a little bit. Trying to be a little bit more grungy. Looks like I got a good smudge in the corners. I like that. Okay. Now, do we need to trim our little girl? Just a little bit on this side. That way I don't have excess paper underneath her. The pin is sticking to me. Now okay, we don't see that. See this really white part here? This is another instance. This one's not going to show, but so this is what I do though, just to tone it down. Get it more of a gray. And with the browns in here, could hit it with that too. But it doesn't show in this one. But if it did, that's how I remedy that. Because I don't want the background to be distracting. So today I released the video that I did yesterday morning, and then tomorrow I'll release the one about the making the paper, and then probably Tuesday I'll release this one, and there's going to be a secret drawing on one of each of those videos. I'm going to choose one of the videos. You've been leaving such nice comments, and I really appreciate it so much. And so I'm going to choose one of those videos, and we're going to have a little giveaway. Because we can, right? So if you've stuck with me this long, go ahead and make your comment. Watch all 3 videos, and we will pick a winner. Send you some good stuff. How about that? I even got it right side up. That was an accident. Okay, then we just need to distress the outside a little bit. It looks like a little bit of trimming to do. Okay, let's put this away and bring out all the fun ones that we made today. We got 4 of them. And I've got more that I can do. But here we go. Thank you so much for watching. Have a creative day.